Hi, this is Leslie Meredith at Breakbulk Events and Media in Houston. I'm here with Bill Schubert, who has been on a panel on navigating the trade crisis. His expertise, and I think dear to his heart, is the EXIM Bank, and so much frustration around that issue.
Yes.
Give us an update.
Well, essentially, the Export-Import Bank has been shut down since 2015. That's 3 years now. We've lost billions and billions of dollars in potential projects because the inability to support our U.S. exporters with financing, and particularly for the large capital projects, it would be the EPC contractors. They still bid on the projects, they still win the projects overseas, but not through the U.S. office with U.S. goods and services.
So what does that mean? What are they doing?
Well, if I'm bidding on a petrochemical project somewhere, and it requires an export credit agency financing, and typically 60% of these projects need long-term financing of some kind. If a requirement of the bid is that you nominate an export credit agency and you don't have one in the U.S., they'll nominate, they'll bid it through their UK office or some other office outside the United States. And when they do that, though, we exclude our U.S. supply chain. It's just that it's really that simple. So we've lost billions of dollars since the bank's been shut down.
Is there any solution in sight?
Well, we, as I said in the conference a few minutes ago, our Senate is not working the will of the people. There's too much dissension there. And it really only takes one senator to hold up either legislation or nominees, which is what we need. We need an Export-Import Bank board of directors. We need at least 3 to start approving. We got roughly $50 billion of pending projects right now, that need a board. And if we don't do something, those projects will disappear from the U.S. anyway. And so one senator holds up the nominees. We don't have a board. So that's the frustration we have, and just wish people would do the right thing for the good of the country.
Absolutely.
And it's both parties, by the way. I'm not picking on just one party.
So we have bilateral here.
There's enough criticism to go around.
Right. All right. Well, is there anything that that the individual can do, or through their associations?
We put a lot of effort, as you know, the the ECMC, U.S. Exporters Competitive Maritime Council. They have been very active on this issue. All the trade associations, National Association of Manufacturers, U.S. Chamber of Commerce, everybody has done everything you can think of, but we need to have a vote in the Senate. And we need just an up or down vote on these nominees. And they passed committee with bipartisan support. So I know both the 2 Democrats and the 2 Republican nominees are really fine people, and they deserve to have a chance to get in there and do their jobs.
All right. Well, we certainly hope that this, stonewalling will stop, and we'll go through and keep those projects in the U.S.
Well, I'll be doing more fly fishing in Colorado or skiing.
Well, there's
if we don't get this settled soon.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in and talking with us about this.
Appreciate it.
All right.